And we're back from the second day of RGN Pro Series. The stadium just kind of went off, so we had to wait a bit, but I managed to gather Xp3 from Winterfox. Let's jump right into the questions. The first thing I want to ask you is, tell me a little bit about your journey from Elevate in the middle of the summer towards Winterfox and the formation of that roster. And then we'll talk about the results here later.
Well, the journey started with Elevate at the Faceit LAN. We had kind of a decent showing. We didn't win any match, but we had a good showing against VP and Navi. And then we went home, and we started off our ESEA season pretty well. And then some stuff happened. We had to make roster changes. So I think we replaced Desi at the time and picked up Professor Chaos for the meantime. And then after that, we played, and then some players wanted to go different ways. So Roka and Rush ended up leaving to make that Tempo Storm team. And then after the second thoughts, Rush actually decided to come back, so we did that. We remade a team with Rush. So I brought in Daps, Naf, myself, Rush, and Akis, an up-and-coming player. And we started playing again, and we went to that major qualifier in Burbank, where we lost to Cloud9 for the spot. And after that, again, Daps and Naf, Rush wanted to go separate ways, not play with me anymore, and Akis, so they left us and made the Conquest team. And
how did you find your way onto the crumbling Mythic team though, with Pith and them?
They literally just asked me because they were going to get rid of PTR, so they wanted someone to replace them. And for them, I was the perfect fit because I can hop, I can call strats. So I jumped right on board because at the time I was kind of confused why my team was leaving because we had decent showings and we were looking really good. So to me it was a really good option because they approached me, they needed one player, so I was like, hey, I'm just going to join a stable team. They have 4 guys already, all I have to do is replace this guy. So I did, and things started off pretty well. We made it to the qualifier for Clutch. So we went to Sweden, had a decent showing, we had good matches against Small Sports, and got beat by Renegades as well. And then after that, we had to wait because we needed American visas. Because I've been living in Canada and I had a Canadian visa, so it was fine. But with all this happening, with Winterfox and everything picking us up, we had to get American visas in order to stay in the U.S. So after Sweden, we decided okay, we'll stay in our countries while we wait for our visas to come in. So we knew we were going to have to play matches and everything from there. So 3 of us played with 150 ping at ridiculous amount, a ridiculous time of the day. It was 4 a.m. for me when the match was starting or practice with my team, which I still pulled through and we played. It was kind of bad. So we didn't get much out of it. We were losing a lot, obviously, because the conditions were bad.
Could you tell that some of the players were kind of getting wary of it? I think especially Devilwalk and Pith. I mean, I saw that maybe it was kind of wearing on them, the fact that they had to play with that high ping and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I don't think it affected the fact that afterwards they wanted to stay in Sweden to try to see what's going on. I think what happened was they went to Serbia with Team Sweden, and I think they realized that their own country, Sweden, is going to have a huge shuffle at the end of the year where teams are going to be rebuilt and everything. So I think they saw their chances there, and they were might as well stay with their families close and everything and in our own country and make new teams. So that's why I think after a little bit staying in Europe, they got comfortable and they just wanted to stay there, which is understandable, but it kind of sucked for us because we had to just find 2 players right away because our season was still going. So we needed that. And it was right in the middle of the season, so there's not that many players you can approach. Luckily, we got Flosic and Daisy on board. And literally I got back 2 weeks ago. So it's been 1 week and a half that we've been actually playing together.
Okay, let's not be old men anymore and reminisce about the past. Let's talk about the present. What's it with the current situation with the Steel Series office and just playing together as a team? How do you guys feel? How are you bonding?
I mean, so far so good. We haven't completely settled down yet. There's a bunch of stuff that we need to get for our apartments to be comfortable because we have the computers. Steel Series office is amazing. They're doing everything they can to make us play in the best conditions on the internet, which is awesome. But it's also really different from home because we're all in a LAN environment playing online matches. So we got to figure it out how to make this work. But so far, I think it's a great experience for everybody, and I'm looking forward for the future.
Well, you beat Torqued. I saw Lex tweet something about that, saying that choosing Overpass was beating some sort of curse. Was Overpass a specific choice, and did you guys know that you kind of had it going on that map?
It was a specific choice. We wanted to play them on a custom map, more like Cobble or Overpass, simply because they're a puck team. So we didn't want to touch them on Dusty or anything because it could go south really fast. So we definitely we got what we wanted. The reason why Lex said that is because when he was on the whole LG lineups and they went kind of they had a really bad showing for a while where they went 0-17 or something, and it started losing to Torqued on Overpass. So that's why he was saying that the curse ended right there because we beat Torqued on Overpass. So yeah.
What about the game with Renegades? There's one specific thing I kind of want. Well, yeah, you guys lost, but there's both teams kind of had an issue with the sound going on with the main game. Anything you want to say about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's nobody's fault, honestly. The crowd's hyped, and we're playing right upstairs above them, and we don't have any noise canceling headphones like they do on stage, so it was a real struggle. I think both teams played the match with volume 0 almost, because every time one of us was talking, it would pick up everybody yelling, so it was really hard to stay focused in the game and actually listen to stuff and pick up on stuff. So we just played and tried to adjust as fast as possible. I think we kind of did okay. We kind of got it out of our heads. We just kept on playing, and yeah, Renegades got the best of us.
Who do you play the loser of tomorrow?
I think we played the loser of Liquid Method.
Are you confident with both of those potential matchups?
Yeah, probably. I mean, Liquid looks really strong right now, so I'm pretty sure we might face Method. Even if we face Liquid, I mean, we're gonna be ready. Everything is looking better and better by day, so yeah.
I have a kind of personal question for you. You used to play in France, and now you play in North America. I have dual citizenship. What kind of nationality do you identify with, or do you just not identify? Because it's an issue for people who kind of straddle both sides of the Atlantic.
Yeah, I mean, nationality is French. I'm from France. I was born and raised there, so I think I'll always be French. Obviously, now I'm leaning towards more the American side, but I'll stay French forever, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
There's one thing I forgot to ask you about, though. What are since it's my first interview with this Winterfox squad, what are the roles on your guys' team? Broken down just short and sweet.
Okay, well, we have myself as the opper, and for this line, I decided to strat call again and let Lex a little bit more loose. So I want Lex and Anger to be our entry fraggers. Flowsick is our lurker. And then we have Daisy that is kind of the odd man out that kind of does whatever he wants and and tries to disturb them by doing random plays here and there. So that's pretty much how we're trying to find our dynamic right now as a team.
Okay. Oh, I just remembered something. What is your overall impression of your performance at iBuy Power Cup? Because you guys, I think you had higher expectations even though it was your first LAN.
I mean, we always set the bar really high. Obviously, nobody likes losing. But realistically, we knew it was going to be hard, especially playing Luminosity is really hard right now because they had a really good showing at the major, and they're playing really well. So we knew it was going to be a hard match. And then who did we play? We played CLG as well. All these teams were great. So in any given day, I think we could beat them and take one map and be a one off them right now. But they were definitely more prepared, I would say. Right now, we're a 2-week stop, whole team. So we don't really have anything down. We're not really comfortable playing any map. We're trying to figure it out. What's our best map? What people like to do? What our playstyle should be. So it's kind of hard to make it happen during a tournament and matches that matter a lot. So hopefully after all this it kind of settles down and we'll have time to practice.
Okay. Is there anyone that you want to just thank, especially considering your new sponsorship and all that?
Well, thanks to Winterfox. It's so far they treated us so well, Steel Series as well. I'm really looking forward for the future. We probably it's probably going to start for us for real next season, because right now all we're trying to do, since we have so many matches where we fell behind because we played from Europe and everything. So we're all looking forward to when everything resets and we can actually show people what we're made of.
Oh yeah, and congrats to you on your engagement.
Thank you.
So that's our interview with Xp3, and they're playing tomorrow in the lower bracket, so they're not out yet. And yeah, we'll have more interviews as always from the Pro Series.